Guys, welcome to Alveli Exports. Today we will be showing you all of our Georgette saree collections which we are making for the summer, and one by one we will be showing you all sarees with its color charts and all the different designs that we make. So here is our first piece which has small buttas, and as you can see the border on both the sides, this is what it looks like. This is in a lemon yellow color with a water zari weaving. All of these pieces are made in handloom. So if you just see very carefully, it's a very soft fabric. It's very soft and it drapes very well. So this is extremely good and nice piece for your boutique purchasing or for your shops purchasing. Usually most of our Georgette sarees, they come in these light colors which we make for the summer, and most of them will have this plain blouse which will have this border. So right now this piece is not polished, that's why it's looking like this, slightly crushed, but after polish it comes in a very fine finish. So you can see this border, it's very carefully made with these floral patterns, just like the entire saree had this border. So you can see the full saree will have this butta and border work. And now we will be moving to the second design. Here's a Firozi colored piece. This is also in pure Georgette. It's a handloom silk saree, Georgette silk that is. And let's just see the full saree. So in one layer the color also gets lightened. It's a very contemporary design. If you just see this piece, just look at how the design is made. There's a floral border, but just see the entire design is in a very contemporary and modern finish. So it's these waves that are throughout the entire saree. And like I mentioned, this blouse will be plain with a border. So this is all in water zari, and this full saree, you can see the fabric feel. It's such a flowy, silky Georgette saree. And these are the kind of pieces that we manufacture here at Alveli. You can purchase for your shop or for your boutique from us in wholesale rates. You can purchase in bulk or in small quantities. Let's move to the next design. So you can see now this one is in a jal pattern. The color is kind of being merged with the gold zari weaving because it's a very light lemon yellow color. But just see the fabric. The feel of this fabric is very soft and smooth. Now if you see this jal pattern very closely, it's these flowers and leaves that are made throughout the saree. And because it's a lemon yellow color, it's looking very sober and subtle. So just see the full saree will have this heavy looking piece. You can see how it falls, like when the drapes will be made, it'll be very nicely made. This is the border of the saree. This border is on both sides of the saree, top and bottom. And this comes in a lot of different colors. So the darker you go with the color, the more contrast you will see in the zari weaving. So right now, because it's a light color and that too in the family of yellow, the zari is merging with the color combination. But let's see the color chart for this. So if you just see this piece, and you see this piece, so this Firozi color saree, you can see the design much more than this lemon yellow colored saree. Now just see the full saree. This is Firozi color, that's why you can see the design a lot more. You can see the flowers and how intricately it's been made, how intricately the border consists of the same floral motifs. The palla is very grand, which you might not have seen in the previous piece, but the design was the same. So you can see it's a rich and grand palla. Next up we have a very beautiful pink and gold shade. So this is again a very nice piece in our summer collection. If you just see the details of the palla, you will see very nice intricate diagonal lines, and it's a very rich shade of baby pink. So it's a very nice color if you're looking for very in red tones and baby pink colors. This is the entire saree. This is what it will look like in these diagonal lines. And right now again the saree is not polished like I mentioned, but just see the border. Just see how beautifully it is made in handloom. So there's these dots and diagonal lines and these wavy diagonal lines in the entire saree, and my hand is underneath, so you can see the transparency of the saree also. And these sarees are all available for like I mentioned, for your shop purchasing, for your boutique purchasing. We supply to all kinds of small scale shop owners and boutique owners as well. And this is what the color is like in a single layer. This is how much skin you will see underneath the sari. And this full piece is in always in full size, like 5.5 meters for the sari, and 44 will be the width. Sometimes it extends to 46 as well. This piece will have a plain blouse, and the blouse will come with a border as well. So again, the same border that you saw, and this is the extra border for the sleeve. And just see how fine quality of sari this is. The finishing and the procedure that we use to make it is always in handlooms, hand woven pieces that take up to 30 days to weave. And these are pieces that are always dyeable. So we make these in white, and these pieces can be dyed in the color of your choice. So the golden zari remains, and the color will be done in the whatever color options that you want. So next up, we are showing you the color options that we make in this sari. So there's a very beautiful color chart actually that we make. You have seen one piece in lemon, so we will quickly browse through this lemon piece. The design is the same, but just see the piece. So you can see the lemon color very nicely. It comes with the gold because it makes it a very subtle piece. So this is the golden lemon color with the gold zari. This is what the border looks like. And like we have shown you already, this design of this piece, it will be like a very similar design, the same design, but you can always customize this in the color chart that you require. And we will quickly move to the next piece now. So this is what the piece looks like in lemon, and then we move to a Firozi color. So just look at the color, how bright and nice it is. If you are somebody who likes bright colors and not subtle or not very light colors, so this is for people who love bright colors. Just see how good the contrast is with the golden color. All of our pieces are made in Banaras. All of our pieces are hand woven. And all the silk mark piece, all the pure silk sarees or the pure Georgette silk sarees are all silk mark certified. So if you require the certification, we will apply for the piece for you, and then we'll get it certified, and then we will send it out to you. You can do that if you're purchasing for yourself or for your shop. Either way, we would be happy to supply that to you. And we will move to the next color now. So right now you have seen 3 colors from us already. There was this pink, lemon, Firozi, and now we are showing you a light pista green. When you see it in a lot of layers, you can see how nice the green is. In a single layer, it becomes much lighter. And this is actually kind of similar to the family of the lemon yellow. So if we'll just remove the Firozi piece so that you don't see that color underneath. But in pista green, again, it looks like a very, very sober and light piece. You can consider this piece for summer or for any kind of special events where you need specific color codes, or if you keep only pastels in your shop or only very traditional colors, you can get things customized from us. And for pastels, this entire color chart is a very, very fine color chart for your liking. Just see how nicely the green comes. So just see how soft and nice this is. This is the softest and finest quality of pure Georgette silk sarees. And moving on to the next one, we won't be opening up this piece, but it's a nice beigeish peach color. The design is something that you have already seen. So we can move ahead to the next design, but the color, I'll just show you the color. This is the color. It's a peachish orange color. And now moving on to the next design, we'll just clear this out and move on to the next design. So again, a new color with every new design. Here is a piece in lavender, and with lavender you can see how nicely the gold comes. So let's just open up the piece. Whatever pieces you have seen have had filled up pallus, but for this piece I think it's a newish design because all the buttas are in the palla. So the jal work is throughout the body and the palla has buttas. So it's a unique kind of design in a very, very unique color. It's you can say a color of the year because this color has been selling out so fast and so quickly from our store. Every time there is a piece made in lavender, it gets sold and we get pre-orders for this color. So right now also you will see very few pieces in this lavender shade from us because every time this piece is made, it's sold very quickly. So if you are looking for such kind of pieces and such kind of colors which are more feminine and more liked by young people, you can consider these kind of pieces. So you saw very beautiful jal throughout the piece and of course a plain blouse to balance out the full piece with a border. And again you will see that the motifs in the border match with the motifs in the full piece so that everything looks balanced and in one family. Now we'll come to show you the colors of this. This is a sea green color, not a Firozi color. Firozi was this shade that you have already seen. So again a new color that we are showing you. So in sea green color we make this beautiful handloom Georgette silk sari. It's all made in the lanes of Banaras and you can contact directly to manufacturers us at Albeli, Banaras. So we mostly do a lot of export also. So if you are based in the US, in UK, in Dubai, Sri Lanka, anywhere, we would be happy to supply to you. In wholesale rates you can purchase for your store. And you can always get custom weaves, custom colors, custom designs made from Albeli Exports. You can see again now the blouse is plain just to balance out the very rich and grand piece that we just saw. And again you can see how smoothly this piece flows and how nicely it has been made in a jal pattern with leaves. So it's not a regular jal, it's a jal pattern which is made in floral designs. And now we will just show you the color chart that comes in this piece. Here is a beige color and the next color is this baby pink color. So you have seen these 4 colors in our color charts. There's baby pink, beige, sea green and lavender. Other than that we make a lot of more colors, but this design is currently available in these 4 colors. And if you need the full color chart of say 8 colors, we would be happy to customize that for you. Moving over to the next piece. Here we will be opening up a beige piece because that's a color that has not been shown in the video as of yet. Now again a very rich piece which is heavy in design and you can see the grandeur that starts from its palla itself. Just look at how grand this palla is with very beautiful motifs. So the full palla has these motifs and the full sari has this linear concept that is coming through. You can see how intricate the border is and how finely this piece has been made. And just see, you can see these circular designs that come through with this line pattern, and all of the lines are also very different. So looking at the full sari, again this is made in beige, so it's a color that is not in deep contrast. It's a color that merges well with this gold, and that's why it's a very sober piece. All of these colors which are in tones of yellow, gold, beige, light colors like white, they make the sari look more sober and more subtle. But if you are of that category who likes bright colors, who likes traditional pieces, we would always suggest that you go for deeper shades like this pink shade. Now you can see that the design is the same, but how deeply you can see the design that is in this piece just because it's a deeper color. So if the same piece was made in black, you would be able to see the design much more nicely and more brightly. Again, I would like to focus on the palla. You can see small bouquets throughout the entire palla. This whole thing is made by hand, and all these are made in handloom. In the lanes of Banaras, we manufacture these pieces and you can purchase it directly from the manufacturer. And you can see how richly this motif is made. These are just small circular flowers with different kinds of linear lines through and through the piece. And this baby pink shade is always a very fine color that you can purchase for your store, and it sells really well. So if you want to purchase this for your store, we would recommend you to choose these kind of colors just because it sells very easily. So on the counter it moves super fast for anybody who likes to purchase pure Georgette silk sarees. And now moving on to the next design, we will be showing you a grey color. Again, something that has not been seen as of yet. So this is a grey color with gold combination, a very unique combination, must say. And if you look at the palla, you will see how nicely and beautifully this palla has been made. Just see the palla. There's leaves motifs in the full palla, and the palla comes in both sides border, here as well as here. And the full sari will have these buttas. So just look carefully and you will see these buttas that are floral buttas in the entire sari. And this grey color is again a very fine color. So just see the sari. It's a fine Georgette silk sari made in handloom, and we make these combinations of buttas and jals and other like contemporary designs like waves and diagonal lines. And now we will be putting forward the color palette for this sari. So just see, there's a sea green color, the sea green with gold, and there's pink, but you can see that the butta is slightly different. So there are different kinds of buttas that we make and different kinds of borders that we make, and all these sarees are polished before sending it out. So if you like our designs, you can follow us on Instagram and you can make a purchase from our wholesale unit in Banaras, online or offline, and we always provide video calls for purchasing. So thank you for watching this video, and do keep in touch to purchase from us in wholesale.